Ever since President Ibrahim Traore's rise into power, the world has been putting focus on what is next for Burkina Faso after him, and colleagues in the Alliance of Sahel states' bold move of expulsion of the West and form new alliances which are true opposers of the Western powers. Moving quite fast, President Ibrahim Traore has managed to tackle various sectors of Burkina Faso, which have for long been under woes. Linked to various sectors of the country, immense industrialization of Burkina Faso is one of the major goals President Ibrahim Traore has on his to-do list. Transforming Burkina Faso's economy from focusing on majorly agriculture to also on manufacturing, President Ibrahim Traore wants mechanized methods of mass production to be part of Burkina Faso's transition. The positive characteristics of industrialization include economic growth, a more efficient division of labor, and a growth spurt in technological innovation. Through his immense efforts, Burkina Faso is on the verge of becoming one of the highly industrialized nations on not only the African continent, but globally. Starting with the utilization of the available natural resources that Burkina Faso has in abundance, President Ibrahim Traore is cooking something which is going to lift Burkina Faso from the usual African country to an industrial-wise revolutionarized nation on the African continent. It should be known that Burkina Faso is rich in mineral resources such as gold, zinc, copper, manganese, phosphate, and limestone in substantial quantities, with also reserves of diamonds, bauxite, nickel, and vanadium. However, these been largely unexploited locally, except gold, which was also in the hands of foreign gold mining companies, whose focus was on mine and export, at the expense of poor working conditions and low profits for the government of Burkina Faso. President Ibrahim Traore saw this as a major challenge to Burkina Faso's mining and introduced several legislative and regulatory changes to encourage further investment, diversify the economy, and increase revenues from the sector. The country's mining legislation provides for artisanal mining, semi-mechanized mining, and industrial mining that give Burkina Faso authority to utilize its minerals without exploitation by foreign Western companies. By now, having quite substantial authority on the mining sector, Burkina Faso under President Ibrahim Traore saw this as an opportunity to tap into the immense industrial revolution of this Sahel country of West Africa. Also, militant groups being stubborn for a long time by disrupting mining in a number of regions in Burkina Faso, President Ibrahim Traore has managed to put immense fight against insurgency, which had for long eaten up the country. This has created a space for the country to now utilize its previously taken mining regions by militant groups. All this transformation has acted as fuel for the new era of industrialization in Burkina Faso. Hence, President Ibrahim Traore now being busy inaugurating the construction and opening of various mega-industrial infrastructure in Burkina Faso's different regions. As the fourth industrial revolution is expected to create up to $3.7 trillion in value to manufacturing firms across the globe, with enormous benefits for users, President Ibrahim Traore doesn't want to be left out from this shift. Industrial development is of critical importance for sustained and inclusive economic growth in African countries. Hence, President Ibrahim Traore wants to be in line with what industries can heavily perform for Burkina Faso. Through his unwavering efforts towards the industrialization of Burkina Faso, President Ibrahim Traore is progressively gearing the setting up of a number of mega facilities in different regions of Burkina Faso. President Ibrahim Traore has managed to start on the construction and rehabilitation of various mega facilities in various fields of the country. The most remarkable ones being the gold refinery project, which is going to totally change the gold mining sector of Burkina Faso, which has been based on mine and export format, a thing which is looked at as exploitation. The 400 kilograms of refined gold per day is not a mere thing, but a thing which is going to make Burkina Faso benefit much from its gold. President Ibrahim Traore's recent inauguration of a tomato processing plant in Bobo-Dioulasso showed his relentless ambition in realizing projects, a thing which was thought to be just mere words. Aimed at reducing post-tomato harvest losses and also increase local value, tomato farmers in Burkina Faso now have a reason to not worry about where to sell their tomato output. Adding to those projects that have been making airwaves, Burkina Faso recently came up with a remarkable project of first electric car models manufactured within the country. By launching Etawa, a company manufacturing homegrown electric vehicle with a 330-kilometer range, boosting Africa's EV market with eco-friendly innovation, President Ibrahim Traore has continued to show resilience when it comes to industrialization of Burkina Faso. This innovation marks Burkina Faso's entry into the growing African EV market, positioning the nation as a key player in the continent's transition to clean energy transportation. The company's models, such as the Native and Sahel, feature advanced technologies like GPS navigation, Bluetooth, and solar charging. This remarkable facility and electric cars project adds to the already signed agreements between Burkina Faso and Russia to come up with first nuclear power plant plus use of nuclear technology in various sectors of Burkina Faso. By aiming at obtaining a carbon-free Burkina Faso, President Ibrahim Traore wants to be part of the global goal of Go Green Future. As cotton is a major cash crop in Burkina Faso and a key driver of the country's economy, plus Burkina Faso being one of the largest cotton producers in West Africa, President Ibrahim Traore in February 2024 launched construction of the National Support Center for Artisanal Cotton Processing Plant that will offer courses in weaving, dyeing, cutting, and sewing. Industry can enhance productivity, increase the capabilities of the workforce, and generate employment by introducing new equipment and new techniques. Industrialization, with strong linkages to domestic economy, will help Burkina Faso achieve high growth rates, diversify its economy, and reduce exposure to external shocks. This will substantially contribute to poverty eradication through employment and wealth creation.